He's coming up against his old club. There's always a little extra bit of motivation when you're coming up against your old club. True, they will know what to expect from him, but I still think that's a wise move to put him.
And I'm not saying he's in last chance saloon. I'm not saying that, but this is Eze's got to produce.
Do you know what?
Got to produce.
No. It sounds harsh the way he's putting it.
You've not been over impressed with him.
But he hasn't been.
I've not
like setting the world alight.
He's not setting the world alight. Listen, we know he's a talent, and then I look back at some of his things that he done on Tuesday. Go under the radar a little bit, But if I be honest, I've expected more. When
you say more, what do you mean?
I just think like being involved in the game a little bit more, creating a few bit more mayhem and that, but which I think that he will do. And I think that if you really back him, you play him in this game, but you say to him he's got to produce, because at the end of the day, I look at it and think Wanyeri, as if I'll be honest, in the games that we played, not a lot of difference between the two. Wanyeri's played very, very well when he's played there. But for me, Eze gets to shout and has got to produce.
The camera might have just caught me in deep thought there, because this whole Eze thing and returning back to your old club and playing against them, I don't know if that, you said it gives you a little bit of percentage of better performance. For me, it can.
It's motivation.
It's motivation, but I also think it can potentially hamper you. I don't know. I feel like every time I play against my old club when I used to play, I don't know if it made me feel like, I want to go to another level. It kind of made me feel like, I don't know. I think Arteta might look at this and think, we saw what happened with Rice at the beginning and how it affected him. This may not be the same. Maybe I'll try something different.
The other day.
Maybe I'll try something different. I don't know.
As a player, you've got to prove the point that you've left that club because you was gone on to bigger and better things. So you've got to prove that you're a bigger and better player.
But do players think like that, Lee?
Yeah, I did. You know what I mean? Like go and play better, and you know what I mean? Like you're playing with better players, it make you play better. So.
But did you leave your clubs when you were playing in a negative way or a positive way? Like Eze left in such a positive way that maybe
I like to think I left all my clubs in a positive way. I think Eze did as well. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to, as my dad always said, never burn your bridges. You know what I mean? And I try not to do that. Listen, Eze's not burnt his bridges with Crystal Palace.
So does that motivate you to then play against your old team in another level?
He's left Crystal Palace to win titles and win things. So you got to produce.
I'm with Lee. I mean, obviously there'll be a lot of attention on Eze.
There will be
for this game, and that in itself should make a professional want to, up their levels. And like Lee said, he's. For me, I really like Eze, but I would agree with Lee. He's not really hit the heights yet. I think we have to be honest about that. Sunday, gives him an opportunity to do that. He's coming up against players that he knows inside out. It's the same both ways.
Yeah. The other side with Eze is I didn't think he was very good against Fulham.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was. I didn't think he was okay. We're talking about being okay, not good enough no more. Like you know what I mean, like he was okay against Madrid, but like different opposition. Champions League. He's still feeling out all these things. Yeah. You know what I mean. So listen, Crystal Palace. If it's me, there's the dance floor. Go and dance.
It's interesting because Gyökeres. People have the eye on Gyökeres during that Atletico Madrid. They're very much looking at him. He then scored his 2 goals because before then he was doing okay, but he scored 2 goals. So people then move their attention to the next summer signing. And that's you're right. I think it's Eze who was for me just okay, but we need more than that. It's interesting.
I think what it is with Eze as well. People have to remember is that even when he was at his Palace days, he can flit in and out of games. He's that type of player where he's quite a mercurial, what I call a mercurial player. So there will be times when you're thinking, where's Eze? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then he will give you that moment with a bit of quality. Yeah, at Palace and especially.
He will do certain things. His thought processes are different to a lot of players. So he will give you that slide rule pass, or he'll take on a couple of players and do something you think, wow, get you out your seat. He's that type of player. He's not more. I would regard Odegaard as someone that's more industrious. You can see it's more visceral. The running and the energy and stuff like that. Why are you laughing?
That's very the vocab is just.
It was very intelligent.
Thank you. See, this is why I like to deal with Lee, because Lee appreciates where I'm coming from. But anyway, to go back to the point. So a lot of what Odegaard does is very visceral. You can see energy, running, tackling, boom, boom, boom. Eze is not so much of that, but he will give you those moments where you think, wow, he's one of the few players in our team that can pull that off.
Yeah, call me crazy. I think Arteta doesn't start him, but I think, I want to see.
So who does he start then?
That's what I'm trying to rack my brains.
Think it'll be
Yeah, or
He won't start Wanyeri.
No one wants to see Mourinho in there.
He won't start Mourinho.
He won't start.
He won't start Wanyeri, I'll tell you that.
I don't know why. I feel Arteta.
Why
This is in my head right now. This is the same thing when I said about dropping Declan Rice, and I was told and it happened. I just feel like that's.
How long are you gonna die now?
No, it's just something. Well, let's see. I could be made a fool here.
He's been dining out on that Declan Rice thing for the longest time.
I'm not. Anyway, right,
even a broken clock is wrong
twice. Yeah, to think about that.
You know what I mean? That's
all right.
But fair play. You got the Declan Rice thing.
We'll see.
He's dining out.
We spent long enough on the midfield.
Okay.
Let's move on. We all want to see Zubimendi, Rice and Eze, the same midfield we saw against Atletico Madrid.